Hello, welcome. I've got to move a cat because they stole my seat. Really sweet cats, isn't there? Because, yeah, pregnant cat. My colour queen, don't grip on. Let me show you off quickly before I use the seat. We have that belly on the baby girl. Say hi. I'm Eve. I have babies in my baby. I love you, Eve. Hi, Pocahontas. Say hello to Eve. Hi, Shaz. Hi, Liz. Hiya, Shelley. Lovely to see you all. Here's my Nevis. I had to move her because she was stealing my chair. They're always stealing my walker because it's the most comfortable seat in the house. How is everyone? Hi, Kirsty. Making your shapes up for tomorrow. Good girl. Good girl. Look, you can see all my crafting stuff over here. I've got to organise it all. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to change the room about a bit, but I've got work to do upstairs as well. Great chaos, I tell you. In the Mama Cass house. Hey, Deadly Tika. Let me get live chatting because I'm on the other one. Nice to see you. Hi, Sophie. Hi, PJ. I was missing some comments then. I've seen some beautiful work by PJ today. Absolutely outstanding crafting. It's got my crafty juices getting excited. And she's been using that resin stuff, and I keep seeing it on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I want to get it, but I can't afford it. So, hi, Bubba. How are you? It's okay, we've only been on like 2 minutes. I just showed the pregnant cat though. You might want to go back and have a little look at her. She's got a well big belly now. How is everybody? I am Mama Cass, in case you don't know. Sorry for the light blinding you all. Hi, James. Have you let Dora from because I haven't. I'm rude. Can you see the orbs? Family. Got my diamond for diamond painting. I think on live, we're going to do some experimentation, try and make some more bits cheaper crafting equipment. And then I was thinking about doing quizzes, but I think I'll do that on the next live and prepare for it because I don't want to be difficult. Thank you to James, honey. Oops, I hate going up here because then I end up putting my hand in front of the camera. So what was the diamond painting picture of, Liz? You crap today. Oops. Hi, Steph. Thanks for joining in, lovely. You need to keep resting. Keep resting. The heal. It's one of the hardest things to heal because you they can't do anything about it. I think I've broken my toe as it goes. I kicked a set of doors the other day. It wasn't a good move because my foot's well swollen now. Obviously, if you do anything like kicking, like something bruised or anything like that, it triggers the RA. And obviously, the RA was already flaring up anyway. So I've actually made a decision that I'm going to ask my rheumatologist to go up on what I just wiggled my toes. I'm going to ask my rheumatologist if I can go up on my medication, which shit, but like I can't afford to let myself go back downhill again because I don't want to lose my mobility at the level I got it at, because at least I can move around the house at the moment. At points I couldn't even get out of bed at all. So it's like lovely to see you, Sophie, darling. Are you okay, Tika? And how's the Samalam Baba, my young friend? He's not with her door. Why not with your door? You told me about your door, yeah. I'm glad that you won't. I didn't block you going live. I'm going to put my charger in the other way round. You love my lamp? I've got a pretty one over the back there that I might put on actually. It's like a essential oil diffuser thing with a light on it. Really. I'll put some water in it. The cat's are on mineral water again, so I've got water available to me. That's easy. Essential oils. What essential oils should we use, guys? Grapefruit or I'll do some bergamot and red mandarin with a drop of ylang ylang. Another good blend is lime, basil, and mandarin. It's a very good blend, that is. Ta-da! Can you see it? Okay. Oh, you can see it. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Dorothy. We are the misfits and crowns. We need our own little theme tune made up by Dylan, don't we? Brilliant live last night, Dylan. Very impressive. If you're out there listening somewhere, nice to see some moral values going down in the community. That's okay, Sophie. I understand. You're busy, falling happily in love, hopefully. Can I sit in my seat? Look, the pregnant cat's nicked the seat again. Her name's actually Nevis, but she's a calico queen because she's calico and she's a mummy. Just keep nicking my seat, don't you? Is it the best seat in the house? She's a beauty, isn't she? Sophie's just got a kitten as well. The kid said to me today, Mum, I'm being serious. We can't keep any more cats. Come here, my baby girl. You can actually feel the babies in her belly now as well. You can really feel them. I think there's 3, to be honest. I felt two for definite, but usually there's a third that's like round the back end. Um, the cat said that I don't need to keep. The kids said that I don't need to keep more cats. I struggle with that. um, we lost Christmas, and to be fair, it's like having a you swap you one of your gifts to the kitten. You do need a kitten now, to be fair. And I'm like, we lost one at Christmas. Like everything. Can I tap my microphone up there? The microphone's not on. I'm not on the computer. I'm on the phone at the moment, direct with the Bluetooth headphones or what. Yeah. I take it you're looking at my computer for me. But I've got a couple of people that I know will want a kitten that I've already had multiple people ask me, but it's just that we lost one at Christmas, and like all of their treatments and everything comes in packs of 12. Well, I buy in packs of 12, like because obviously I had 12 cats before, and now you end up with one left out, you know. So it kind of makes sense to get one, have one baby maybe, and like my calico queen will be sad if I don't. Hi Silver, just realised you've come in. Sorry, darling. I'm just checking through the messages because I keep missing bits. It's hard to read on the screen at the same time. I just need. Oh, yeah. Apparently it's going to be snowing over the next couple of days, isn't it? No, it wasn't today. It was next week. I didn't put the right date down. So I've got a whole nother week. And you know, my area where I live is one of the only areas in the country still going up in cases, would you believe? Typical, isn't it? Like, I've got to go out this week, I've got to do a few bits, and I'm scared about that. I don't really want to. Oh, yeah, you see, but at least it's wider now. Have they taken away the ramp or something? Hmm. That's because you're right up there, though, shows. Like where I'm at, we never get any snow. Literally, we'll get it like once a year, and it'll be a major downpour, and then that'll be it. It's usually like in April or something that we end up with it. It's my mummy's birthday this week. No, we don't, Shelley. It's like, yeah, Sophie's in Essex as well. So, yeah, we don't really get snow round this way. It's pretty fucking shit. I like a bit of snow. Makes this area looks loads prettier because it's a really shit grey area. Hi, Maramadub. Um, nice to see you in, Bubba. I was going to try and make some homemade um, homemade glitter glues and stuff like that. Oh, really? One of those ones that you can push from the wheelchair, yeah? That's what I need to get as well, eventually. That they want to do my house, so when because I can't never know when I'm going to end up in a wheelchair. It's like it happens. I can wake up and need a wheelchair. Do you know what I mean? It's so sudden that it can change for this disease. And last time I ended up in a wheelchair, it was really, really bad. And I was like, it took me ages to even get a wheelchair from the doctors and that. So, oh, the fudge tart is good, mate. Good. It was yummy. I didn't make any chocolate cakes yet, though, or like cupcakes. I don't have the inclination to. Thank you, Bubba. I don't have the inclination as much to bake at the moment because I don't eat as much. Bubba's World. So, are you doing the new account for the cats and that, Bubba? I think my stomach shrunk. James had one. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Steph? Like my stomach's completely shrunk, and I can't even stomach eating much. Thank you for subscribing to me, Bubba, on that account as well, darling. So how is everybody? What have we been up to? Yes, Dylan's live was fantastic. He nailed it. That is how it should be done. If you've got something to say, you can very easily and decently put your point across without being disrespectful, rude, or resorting to personal attacks. And I think that should go down in history, in the annals of the paranormal community's history, as the way that drama should be dealt with. I thought he done very well. Made me kind of ashamed to even have responded to them at all, actually. I sort of thought, hi, Shares. I kind of thought that what I actually am embarrassed to have even played back to the game. Like, it wasn't necessary, was it? So, yeah, that's it. You've got to go for a scan. I'm going to have some scram. Is that dinner? But I do want to do quizzes. I think that would be fun. Um, like I could actually sit here and do a quiz just on the spur of the moment if you wanted me to. But as well as toy reviews and that, good one, Bubba. Just stick with it though, Bubba. Yeah, always keep uploading and that. The worst thing I done on my channel was stop uploading. I left because of the drama, and I should have just carried on uploading, doing my thing, and ignoring people like I was. But I let it get to me, and I ran away and left it, and it damaged my channel. So just that's the most important thing, is to continuously keep uploading. Don't give up. Don't let people get to you, because there will be trolls. There'll always be people with something negative and horrible to say, and you just got to keep going, put your shit out, do your thing. Just be you. Be happy with being you, and don't worry what other people say. 2 stone. Oh my god, well done, babe. I'm so proud of you. You can't wait for the quizzes. I think Steph's gonna enjoy the quizzes as well. And like, I'll try and make it as light-hearted as possible. Do you know what I mean? I won't make them like massively hard. I won't make them massively easier either. But I respect anyone who furthers their knowledge, and I think quizzes are part of that. So you've lost £6. That's great, Dorothy. Though, like average, what you should lose. Yeah. When I lost weight this time, obviously I lost a hell of a lot. Where it was, yeah, we're going to do quizzes, but I'm because I want to please my people, and if my people want quizzes, I'll give them bloody quizzes. Anyway, what was I going to say? What was I saying about before? See, my brain goes straight away. Yeah, losing the weight. What you want to do is really to keep it ideal is to lose £2 a week in it. Yeah, I mean, like chocolate is one of the biggest things for me. Like my biggest problem with weight gain was I swelled up first. Then the doctors put me on steroids, and I was on massive doses of steroids at times for my both. For, I was being on small doses of steroids for my RA, but then because my lungs started fucking up, I went on to massive doses of steroids to control the infections and shit. Anyway, at that point, it was like my body swelled. Then the steroids done their bit, and of course the steroids make it eat. They just make it eat like I'd wake up in the fridge. Literally, I'd wake up and I'd be eating in the fridge, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Because you just can't help yourself but be that hungry. Um, See you later, Shez. Take care, darling. Things to do. Have fun, darling. I will get a drink in a minute because it's Friday. Like I wouldn't anyway, but PJ's got Chinese on the way. Yeah, but you don't need to lose weight, PJ. It helps to lose weight if you are overweight. Like, if you want to be healthy, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not about, I know Deadly Tika's on a weight loss journey at the moment again as well. Being, losing weight isn't just about like your body impression, how you feel. Oh, thank you, Pocahontas. It's not just about how you feel about what you look like. It's not just about what you look like. I was double my body weight now, and that was it was killing me. It was doing as much damage as my illnesses were. You know what I mean? Like literally, my blood pressure was through the roof, and I normally have minor, like low blood pressure is natural for me. High shrimp. um, I had normal. I have low blood pressure normally, but that went through the roof, and I have like my pulse sits at a nice 69 right now, all the time. 69, 69 is what I think it's brilliant. But um, and that's a healthy pulse. When I was overweight, my pulse was continuously tachycardic, which is over 100. And so when I would get ill, my pulse was shooting up. At one point, I was on 175 going into hospital. And, you know, you don't want to be like that. And now, if I get sick, I assume, because I haven't been sick for a long time because of the lockdown, I assume if I catch an infection now, I hope to God that it'll be okay. I'll be okay because my lungs have not only done a lot of improving from not being constantly infected, but because I'm not so overweight, I've also got the lower heart rate and the lower blood pressure. So if it shoots up, it's not at such dangerous levels. You know what I mean? And I think if you've got health issues, which most of us ladies of my age group have, pretty much any woman over 30, 35 starts to develop health issues. It's one of those things. Autoimmune diseases are attacking our age group and below, um, especially women. Doing just dance. They're desperate to get a face reveal of Pocahontas. It's funny. Calorie counting is crap. I hated it, but I did lose weight. Like this was before I got sick. I lost weight. Like I gained weight at about 30. Not a lot. Like just a normal sort of. I'd got a bit of middle age spread starting, that sort of thing, you know. Excuse me. Okay. Um, I can hear a cat. But one thing I found was that the the bars that I made, the mixed fruit and nut and seed bars and that, they really helped me because I have a sweet tooth. Like I'll eat something sweet every day. I have to eat something sweet. But when I lost weight, when it was a sort of normal weight gain, it was calorie counting back then. I did it, and I did it 2 pounds a week loss. But it took me a while to lose. But this time, obviously, I lost a lot of weight because one, my body stopped swelling up as much because the medicine started working, and two, I came off of the steroids. I came off the steroids before my body stopped swelling. It was my choice to come off the steroids because it was bad for me. Fucking yeah. It fucked me up big time. Yeah, when you look back at my old videos, Pocahontas, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, even I look back and go, God, dearie me, I didn't realise how bad it was. Well, I did, but I didn't look, I never used to look in the camera. I never ever was looking, like, I'd never look at in the mirror. I don't have mirrors about. I don't like mirrors. Like, I'm an anorexic by nature, so I'd never ever look at myself. Cat hairs flying. Well done. Welcome back. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Let it melt on your tongue and it lasts longer. See, like the bars that I made, they were sweet, but like the sweetness came from honey, peanut butter. So it was really healthy, and I'd had that with Greek yogurt, and that was really like exactly what helped me lose weight this time. Like obviously, like I lost a lot of it through the swelling and steroids, stopping steroids, but obviously there was quite a way to go afterwards. Like you probably met me about the time where the swelling had stopped being so bad, or you lot met me about the time the swelling had stopped being as bad, and the steroids. I'd come off the steroids. I came off the steroids after um, watching someone die in hospital in front of me, and she died because she was bigger. I could see that I was heading that way, and that was why I stopped the steroids, even though it was very painful. But it was worth it to get back to this size, so as at least I know that I'm at the healthiest possible. The steroids do all sorts of damage, so it was the best thing. But they're also a life-saving drug, so I wouldn't tell anyone to come off their steroids like that because it's very dangerous to just stop taking steroids. But I made well, I was thinking we're gonna do some glittery stuff. Hi, Spook Jam. How long is a cat's gestation? 9 weeks. 9 weeks. I think she's got about a week or two to go, to be honest, from the size of the babies by the feel of it. I would say probably closer to a week because they're nicely formed in there. I can feel them quite nicely. I'm so excited, even though I shouldn't be. I should be so angry with myself for letting her get pregnant. She's so darling, isn't she? She's my baby girl. I don't know where she's gone now. She's gone buggered off because I didn't let her sit on my chair. She'll be sitting it like upstairs somewhere in the bathroom, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do some like glittery glue, like and glimmer paste. I'm gonna try. I'm not really sure how to work it yet, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, see what we're gonna make. I haven't started making anything yet, Jen, but I'm doing good, thank you. Apart from, I think I broke my toe, one of my toes. It's a bit cool. Dorothy's gestation is about 9 weeks as well. I wonder what a llama gestation is. It's nice to see you, Spooky. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, we're going to do some glitters and glues and like glimmer paste stuff. It costs a fortune to buy, so. And then at some point in the future, soon, I'll do some comparison testing between, because I made this cat hair on it already. I made homemade like emulsion. What's it called? Em, em, embossing paste. It's actually got a fine layer of moisture in it as well. That's like a stencil paste, which I'm going to test it, see if it works. I'll test it against like Nouveau products. Yeah, Steph. I make a bloody big mess with my crafty stuff. I tell you, I'm always making a mess. Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. Yeah, why not? I bought myself a new bottle last time, so I might as well keep drinking it. Should we do some then? Do you want to? You're not meant to drink on tablets. Are you still taking them though, Steph? Because if you're allergic to them, it's probably not a good idea to still be on them. Can they not change you to a different one? Might down a bottle for Buzz. The wax tablets smell lush. Oh, I do really want to make a soap, you know. On for 3 months. Oh my god. It's not doxycycline, is it, Steph? It's an antibiotic, isn't it? Yes, James. Nice one. My boy. Oh, PJ. Oh, the creations that PJ's made. I wish I could show them off, but I won't show them off for PJ because obviously they're her crafty creations. But I will if she wants me to. But like, obviously, I want I think PJ needs to be making on YouTube because it's beautiful work. Yeah, me, James. I didn't want to be the one to mention alcohol first. Oh, I want to do the glass, the bottle break, like turning bottles into glasses. You break them down. You like take. I want to try that shit, and then glitter in them and stuff like that. Oh, you're not invited. I used to be the only girl invited to all the boys' nights in because I was like so resolutely single all the time. So I'll show you. Yeah, you're allergic to all antibiotics. That's bad. That's fucked up. Yeah. The stickers are becoming quite amazing at the moment that I'm seeing about. I think my friend has got a cry cut machine, and that looks really exciting. Excuse me. I'm gonna turn you down. Hang on. Do I get it down? Hiya, Ted. Yeah, that is a bummer, isn't it? But am I gonna turn it upside down like that? No, it's not gonna let me do that. Hang on. I have to fiddle with this gooseneck thing so much. It's really hard work. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, baby. Fluffy King's behind me. Shall I go and get my whiskey as well? Right, let me get bring up PJ's creations. I've got lucky I've got two phones now in it. Bring it up nice and big. No one messaged me for a minute. Right, hang on. Look at those creations. They're quality, aren't they? Better if you go like that. An ashtray. That's a wood box. That's a storage box, and that's a rolling tray at the back. I think that's great. Your quality, PJ, eh? Absolute quality. I love it. I'm so excited by the resin. To see you do it like that makes me well hyped because I realise that it's something that I'd love doing. The laser machines, the 3D machines. Oh my god, yeah, I want to go at that as well. On Sunday, Saturday 6th, Sunday is 7th. No, it's my mum's on the 9th, so Tuesday is my mum's birthday. She's going to be 65. Bless her soul. She's had her injection now, and I'm hoping that she'll be safe for a while. I'm going to just bring up my chat so I can see what you're saying. Get on with it then, Pocahontas. Go through 2,000 Pokemon cards. There you go. Turn it down, then I can watch at the same time. That's better. The kitchen looks like a crack then. It does, doesn't it, when you're doing all the experimentations, and that is fun. I love it. I want a label machine as well. I get hyped about like having everything organised, like all my. I've got all of these. But I have a very big collection, as you can see behind me as well. While I was chatting, sitting there, I've got a massive collection of micas and glitters and different stuff for crafting. And I'd love to label it all up and set it all out perfectly. You know. I'm looking flowery, thank you, darling. I'm like all hyped up because I want them. Right, we're going to make some glitter glue, like homemade glitter glue, and glimmer paste, which is really expensive stuff. Label everything, toilet, tap, dog, yeah, in exactly. That's what I would do as well. Yeah, I would. I'm like a Virgo. Well, I'm a Leo Virgo cusp. I'm on the first day of Virgo. So I have a lot of like Leo traits and I have a lot of Virgo traits and I have a lot of that I like organising things, but I am also messy because I'm very creative. Dorothy, I'm not going to read that out loud, but yeah. Yeah, Pocahontas, you do. There's a lot of money in Pokemon cards at the moment. Pocahontas isn't silly in what she's doing. She knows her business. Right. I don't know what colours we should go for though, guys. What do you think? Like, there's a baby blue. Fabulosa's brought out a washing up liquid. Oh, yum. There's like a corally pink. I've got like hundreds of different pinks. Look, who's going to pick a colour? I actually have hundreds of other colours as well, but I'm just going to not bring them over here because it'll get too much. Hi, Baz. Fell off my chair. Yeah, it's underestimating definitely Pocahontas. I think you need a whole house dedicated to keeping your cards in. Oh yeah, we'll have to watch Cedric's live. That'd be great. And they're entered into the giveaway in it. Yeah. Hit that like button if you like smack and crack. You lot are funny. Let's see what Natalie sent me. Oh, got a balloon. I've got to add your second channel as well, Bubba. If you send me a link to your second channel in my messages, yeah, I can like subscribe to you. I think they are going to build a house with them, you know. Anyway, I've got a big old jug of glue, 5 litres of it. I'm going to go to the wee before I start and get my glass to pour a drink with. Excuse me, I haven't even started yet. Hopefully, pay for a house with them one day. I should think so. That's me laughing like a mad woman. I was laughing at that one as well. Hi, TC. Nice to see you, lovely. Right, I'm gonna mute now, and I'll be back in a second. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Right, where am I at? How do you know what ear goes on what? Wherever I'm just. It says left and right, but I don't never know what my left and right is. Sky, you're on my seat, mate. Say hello to the people. Say hi. There you go, Sky. Say hi. She's still in my seat. Oops. There we go. Hang on, let me catch up quick. Right, let me just connect the channel. Oops. Right, I'll have to do that in a bit. Yeah, I'll join it in a minute when I get off the live, Bubba. Got no tonic or ginger in, but I like drinking it neat anyway. Yeah, I don't mind the neat whiskey, to be honest, but I don't drink it neat because I drink it too quick. That's why I usually drink in a pint glass, because actually, rather than it being about being an alcoholic, it's I put the same amount of alcohol in a small glass like this as I would in a pint glass. So it's kind of safer for me to use a pint glass and fill it up with Coke and not not have quite so much alcohol in. But fuck it, I'm celebrating life at the moment because I'm grateful for it. You are my drinking buddies, that's right. I haven't been able to go out for a drink for years, do you know what I mean? I had buddies for years because I've been disabled and people don't really give a fuck about you once you become disabled. So it's nice to be able to have a grown up drink with grown up friends for a change. Yeah, at least I provide therapy too, you know what I mean? I'm going to make some glitter glue, Kirsty. Cheaper glitter glue and glimmer paste, I'm hoping. We'll start off with the glitter glue because then I can go from the glitter glue into the glimmer paste with the same stuff. Just let me know if you can't see shit properly, yeah? Sorry, I swore. If you can't see stuff properly, let me know and I'll sort it. Alrighty then. You wonder what her favourite tipple llamas is? He's a brandy man, I reckon. Says Pocahontas. Ooh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, okay, yeah, trolling. That's the job, you know what I mean. You gotta go in for the fun stuff, you know. Let's not take the mick too much because they do have a tendency to take things rather seriously. Brandy on the brandy. Let me just alcohol spray stuff so that it's all clean. Frisky on the whiskey. I've always called whiskey my smiling juice. Like my friends know it that way. If you want to put a smile on my face, bring me a whiskey because it just as soon as I have one whiskey, I'm smiling and I'll laugh all night long. But that is me anyway. I'm just like that. Like I do have a laugh. I don't tend to be a grumpy cunt as some would be. Yeah, I don't never get steaming, James. I can't really because I'm on meds. You know what I mean? And I just wouldn't anyway. Like my life is too important to me to get that like pissed. But I do like to have a little whiskey and a nice laugh and that, you know. But it is literally a lightener of the mood rather than a getting drunk situation. I have a lot of alcoholic people in my life, or I've had a lot of alcoholic people in my life. So I actually don't enjoy being around people drinking. I don't enjoy other people being drunk around me, but that's because there's some people can be drunk and be very mean and nasty with it, and some like me just have a laugh. I'm a laugher. Welcome back, Dorothy. Cheers. Ta-da. I'm just sterilising everything quickly because it's kind of important too, otherwise you get mold growing and things. Okay, we'll do two at a time. I got these little bottles from Amazon, I think. I've got a really fine point, so you can make some nice little blobs with glue, bit of glue. I'm hoping it'll be a kind of like Nuvo drops, but cheaper. Excuse me. Welcome back, Bubba. She's getting a drink too, look. That's funny. That makes me chuckle. This pink, should we go with first? We could actually mix two of the pinks. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? But I think we'll go with that pink first. Is that a glitter? That's a very fine glitter, isn't it? So for glitter glue, I'm just going to use basic glue, clear glue, with the glitter and mix it and see what I come up with. But to get the glimmer paste, you then want to thicken it. So I've got some stuff for that. You want that pink, yeah? This one or this one? This one or that one? This first one is filled with Lucozade. This one's very like a fine glitter. This one's slightly more chunky. And then you've got like some really chunkier ones as well. That's a mixed bag, I think, that I made up myself. But I've also got all these micas as well, which add to. Well, I might add some mica backing as well. Let's try this one first, shall we? I'm not sure if that's a mica or a glitter. I think it's a glitter. I haven't done any more of my diamond painting yet. If I do any more of my diamond painting, I'll upload it as soon as I do it or do it live. But I always record or go live whenever I'm crafting because obviously I can't craft a great deal. My body can only do so much, especially lately. It's been a bit rough. Exactly. I love fucking glitter. It's great, isn't it? Could you make Dylan a hat with that colour to go with his guitar? It'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Imagine if I brushed my anaconda with glue and sprinkled that glitter around a big pink glittery knob. It's perfect. I like the idea of pink glittery knobs. I don't know why. Sounds like fun. Let's get that out of the way. Bring that forward. Jim. Oh, there was something I wanted to do while you was in here. There you go. And when Dylan's in too, I'll get him. I think the level of respect has been earned there. That was quality moment there, Jen. Ginny, hi babe. You right? It'd be like new species, the glitter anaconda. I've gone off Mountain Dew. Do you usually drink a lot of Mountain Dew, Kirsty? Ever so sugary Mountain Dew in it. Ooh, it's going to be hard to work in it. Lovely to see you, Ginny. I do wish people just understand why it's like not okay. Like, I don't understand why people can't work out that like some of the things that have been said and done are crazy bad. You're going to jump up and down, get all excited, Jem. I'll give you a spanner. I know, but you've earned it, Jem. Like, I can't fault anything that you've backed along the way. You've always tried to come at it from a moral standpoint and shown everything that's gone on rather than just the selected bits. You and Dylan, I really respect for the way that you've played the game. No worries, babe. We're making some glitter glue, homemade glitter glue, Ginny. Grace says I'm being loud. Gotta try and be quiet. But obviously, I've held off with moderating anyone because obviously a lot of it will just cause drama. But I can't fault the way that you've just called it as it is. PJ, you're beading yourself. Oh, you're doing beading. The raver babies. You're not going to bed. Oh, brilliant. Nice one, Steph. Right, I've got here, this is about 50 mils of clear glue. It's just basic clear glue. I get it off Amazon and it's about £12 for 5 litres, which you'll spend so much more of that on that if you were to buy it in smaller amounts. It's very expensive. The glitter and the micas that I use, I buy from China and they're like really good prices. But to buy them in England is quite expensive. I've actually thought about going into business selling micas and glitters because you could buy them from China and sell them on really like good prices in England. Hiya, Dylan. Great live last night, mate. Hiya, Meg. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's really expensive in the UK, but if you order from Chinese sellers, you can get some really good prices on some really bigger amounts if you buy it in bigger amounts. But I didn't realise quite how long those bigger amounts would last. I've got so much that I bought it all for soap making, but like it's sat there going to waste at the moment, and I've got so much of it. I've got a good like about 100 to 150 colours. Dylan gets one too, though. I think Dylan proved himself very well last night as well. So you know, I got to stick by my own morals, like with everything, and you two have put it across pretty well. How it should be, doesn't that look cool? So nice. I could put some chunkier glitter in it as well, just to see if it adds a different dimension to it as well. Do you think it needs mica too? I think it doesn't, does it? Colours it all. Jesus, I got one. Don't turn into Buff Jesus. I really just like playing with the stuff. Yeah, that last night's live was just fucking quality though. It was seeing your passion about it. I'm glad that you took your mask off for it, Dylan, because seeing the passion that you had, none. I'm gonna keep everyone that doesn't need to be given any more shit away from the moderator thing for the moment because I think it does just cause trouble to certain groups with their attitudes about who says what and does what. But we're making glitter glue, Steph. Um, I'm glad you took the mask off for it because I think you really expressed what you thought and believed um, by showing your face. Yeah, you can swear. So shall we stick some in here then? I think it's 50 mil in here. Strawberry blonde, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I thought maybe a bit of bigger glue, glitter, not bigger glue, bigger glitter particles might work to bring it up a bit better, but it's going to be to like make like homemade cards and stuff like that. It's just that buying it from the shops is stupid. Oh my god, it's not even going to go in the pot. I might need to get a funnel for that because it doesn't want to work. Let me go and see if I can find a funnel. I'm going to get it everywhere. It's going to go everywhere. Look, it's too small a hole. A syringe, that's right, that's what I need. Let me go find one. I'm sure I've got one somewhere. Let me just use I'll go and find a syringe. I've got one somewhere. Oops. lot. He's not. What's that? What am I reading? It's something relaxing about doing homemade stuff, isn't there? Pocahontas will be back on in a minute, I think. But they're just, yeah, yeah, it's gonna work. That's where we met each other. Was watching Raw Ability Life, who's another disabled blogger, and she does crafts as well. And we met there, isn't it, Kirsty? Your bulldog is mounting your whippet. It's a bad sign. And he even keeps asking what they're doing. That's going to take a while to put it in this bottle, though, isn't it? I think that crafting keeps me sane to some extent. Anyway, I wouldn't say that I'm completely sane, but I do a pretty good job of pretending to be sane. We'll test this afterwards as well. Let's see what we can do with it, because it might be that you need to thicken it up as well. Cass is a crafty person, yeah, you know. Let's twist that and all. I'm not. I'm not that kind of craft. Honestly, I'm a good person. I'm a good soul. I try to be anyway. I wouldn't say I'm perfect, but I try to be good and kind and thoughtful. Don't. I thought that the cat had got a rat last night, but it wasn't. It was a bird, as it turned out, just a de-winged bird and beheaded as well. It wasn't very nice to see. Yeah. That's brilliant. That's right, Kirsty. Yeah. I don't know where Lama is, babe. I think he's on a hiatus from a lot of channels at the moment. I don't think anyone's passed away that I know of, anyway. More like he was pretending to not like it. You couldn't help himself. I was laughing so much, I let go of his lead and was just watching in disbelief. I would as well. My cat collected leaves and feathers at the back door. Yeah, that's about right. Are you talking funny? Is it healing blue? He got that like high pitched voice thing going on. My kids used to love doing that. 10 minute Elizabeth, Lizzie Beth. I'm not supposed to call you that. Not no one that I know of passed away. I don't think anyway. I hope not anyway. But it is. it's got very prevalent around here at the moment. The old pandemic thing. It's a bit worrying. The whole country's going down in cases, and we're going up. Why? Right. And I've got another week to go before I get my injection, and then another 2 weeks after that before I'm got some sort of immunity. I've got glitter in my nail now. Dorothy. Just a normal balloon. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shelley. That's sad. I think my mum's struggling with being on her own more now, like because obviously my mum and stepdad divorced or going through a divorce at the moment. Sky, let's not get glitter on you, Sky. let's not do that. Yeah, good girl. Love you. Sorry about that, guys. Did John pass his test? Yes, he did, Kirsty. He has had his he's allowed to stay. I'm so happy for them. So happy for them. He saves the government a fortune being here anyway because he looks after Stacey, you know what I mean? Like my son who looks after me, just being a carer, he not only loses out on a lot of life himself because of it, but he also saves the government a fortune in care, you know. Mm, I can tell it's quite thick because it's hard to get up the syringe. Is it a syringe? What's it called? One of these pipette. Yeah, she's always welcome here. Hi, Molly. Yeah, we may corrupt her a bit, but like we do tend to corrupt. But I'm not your typical crafting channel, am I? Let's face it. You wouldn't come onto most crafting channels and get the sort of chat that we have. But then, like Vita came onto our crafting channel. She came looking at crafts, and then like found our chat to be hilariously funny. So, hi Vita, there you are. Funnily enough, I was just talking about you. I might have competition in the class. Yeah, agreed, Ginny. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's good laugh here. I enjoy our chats. It's always a bit of giggle. And we've got such a mixed group of people from all over communities. Do you know what I mean? Like Molly is from Pocahontas's channel. Trolling's more on Pocahontas's channel than mine now. Let's check with me because I've got the allergies as well. I did think the doctor wasn't going to let me have them, but then they turned their back on what they had said and let me have it. So now I've booked it. I kept delaying it because I'm actually really nervous about it. Only because of the allergic reaction that I've had before. That scares me. I don't want to go back into anaphylaxis. That was like the worst experience. I didn't know what was happening to me the first time it ever happened. Not so good today, Molly. Baz, Baz wants some of James's delicacies. Jeez. I'm making some homemade glitter glue Vita. See if I can save some money because I keep craving buying all the stuff and I can't afford it. So I'm making homemade stuff with my micas and that from soap making and glitter. I'm hoping that it'll work in the same sort of way with these bottles, with these little bits. Can you see it? I'm hoping that it'll work in a similar way to the Nuvo drops. We'll test it in a minute. I'll get some baking paper and we'll do a little test. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly, bless your heart. I'm always here if you want to talk. I spoke to Stacey and John on Facebook, Kirsty. They announced that John had passed his test and was allowed to stay in the UK. I might do a quiz. I don't know. Should I do it? Do an impromptu quiz? I won't have any comedy value ones though. If I do it impromptu, it'd have to be just general. Yeah, try and stay positive. Molly, always try and think of a comfortable place where you feel good about yourself and that. No worries, Jem. I don't mind, babe. We're glad to have you here. Um, yeah, always try and feel positive. Like put yourself in your happy spot is what I call it. Like for me, I'm agoraphobic quite bad, so I get really bad panic attacks and that I have a lot of anxieties and phobias. So, but I have learned that you have to try and focus yourself into a positive place. Try and think of where you feel most comfortable, what makes you smile. For me, doing crafts keeps me in a positive place. I find coming on here, yeah, panic attacks are just bane of my life. I hate them, but like so many people struggle with it, and I always wanted to start opening up a bit more about my mental health history and that on my YouTube channel and try and be supportive to others. But I haven't really gone into depth about it because obviously my children were younger up until now. Like they're all adults now, so I can sort of talk about it a bit more. But I didn't want to upset them more with my emotional damage than what they've already been in life. Question one: who said "Oh boy"? I say "Oh boy" all the time. Oh, your dogs are so gorgeous, Shelley. Shelley's got a lassie dog and a poodly dog. Is it a toy poodle? Yeah. I thought it. Do you have what was the other dog that you have as well? Oh, that didn't. That sort of had an air bubble in it, and it popped back out. You know how that can happen sometimes, James. That was a bit like an overflow. Yeah, I'd love like I would love to travel at some of the mountainous areas of America, and I'd like to go to the Scotland mountains as well. Always sort of had a little fantasy of that. One day I might travel this country. I'll probably never be allowed to travel. As far as I know, I'm not allowed to travel out the country because of my health situation, unless I can get not treated by specialists as regularly. I won't be allowed out. Oh, yeah, dang. I mean, like my panic attacks were awful, awful, bane of my life. I don't even know how to describe them. Hi, Strange Times. Nice to see you. Oh, Utah. Utah is one place I wouldn't mind going. Yeah, and I like North Carolina area. I'd like to go to Canada. I'd really like to go to Canada. Always wanted to sort of. Texas is a place that I'd like to go, but I don't think I'd cope very well with the heat in Texas. But I have a massive crush on most Texans. HBK was like my legitimate. HBK is Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid wrestler from the '90s era, and oh my god, I was in love with him. I kind of loved Stone Cold Steve Austin a bit and all. And I used to, when I first came on the internet, when the internet first became public, I used to get people to come on. Yeah, we haven't heard of him, Terry. Oh, there's Terry. Ah, hi, Terry. I was just talking about um Canada. Hang on. Ugh. Me talking about 90s wrestling. I used to write a wrestling magazine with my ex-partner, an underground wrestling magazine. We used to be well into it. Hang on. Uh, I'm still on. Sorry, had to sort the kid out. Um, yeah, I love wrestling, but I'd love to. I always wanted to meet Shawn Michaels, and I got tickets for my birthday one year from my family to go and watch one night only in England. And Shawn Michaels had been world champion at the time, and it was when he lost it to Stone Cold when he broke his back. Oh my God. You're a Bret Hart kid. Yay. That's where the pink and black comes from. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God, when Owen Hart died. Oh, I actually saw Owen and Bret and that at the one night only. I wore a lime green shirt and I was standing up on the seat screaming the whole time. It was great. But Shawn Michaels broke his neck the night before. Well, he actually didn't. He had already broken his neck, but he lost the belt the night before because he couldn't come to England because he had to have surgery on his neck. So, or was it his back? Anyway, so I was gutted because I didn't never get to meet Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and I did get to touch stone cold though. I offered him to take him for a Guinness, and he gave me a high five. It was so cool. Like super duper. As you can tell, super duper wrestling fan. I can talk about wrestling for hours, mate. I brought up my kids to be like they all wrestle. They know how to wrestle. um, my first and second born sons, they know all of wrestling. Tika's channel and Pocahontas channel is my happy place. Is it really, Molly? That's so lovely. Okay, Papa. Yeah, I was an attitude era. Well, not kid, but I was like 17, 18, but I already had kids by that time, so I wasn't really a kid, but I was big into the wrestling. So there's one of them. Should we try one more colour and then I'll do like a little test to see what it does, and then we'll make some glimmer paste with it. My dad was actually a wrestler. Like, obviously, we live in England, so wrestling in England wasn't quite as big. Although I've actually interviewed a lot of the English wrestlers, because we've done the magazine, the Underground magazine in the 90s. Um, yeah, we were so seriously into it. Like literally, we used to go and watch all of the English wrestlers shows. But my dad was a wrestler on the beaches. Like my dad's a gypsy, and that was his thing. He was a wrestler from a young age. He was also a teddy boy, so he'd be involved in a lot of the fighting and that going on like between the mods and the rockers. Bearing in mind my family are from my dad's family's from Southend. I'm from Southend. The Rock, yeah. My oldest son used to love The Rock, and I loved HBK. I loved Bret Hart as well, even though they were enemies, weren't it? And Undertaker as well. Undertaker was well cool that night because he'd lost all of his uniform and everything, like his clothing, and so that was when he first came out without the Undertaker gear on. And it was so cool because it was like a completely different look, and from there on out, he became like he went into doing the whole different character of the Undertaker. Really, Dylan, how cool's that? I knew I had a lot in common with you, Dylan. Like you seem to be a decent bloke. That sounds really like prejudice, like I hate blokes or something. I don't hate blokes generally, but I definitely feel like I've got a lot in common with you. Should we do blue? Yeah. Should we do light blue or dark blue? I kind of like the light blue. I don't mind doing dark blue if anyone wants me to do it though. I've got to stand up and do the pouring of the glue. Oh. Yeah, my dad used to introduce me to like the English wrestlers of old. I'm talking back in the 80s, you know what I mean? And snooker players. He always knew snooker players on the TV, and he'd take me to meet them and stuff. I can't remember, is it? I was going to have to call in a child to help me then. I'm not a child, but an offspring. Really, Dylan, I stopped watching, like when I left my kid's dad, I didn't get the internet for ages, and so I just stopped watching, and I don't watch TV anymore because I stopped watching TV when I was doing my degree, purely because I couldn't focus. I love live wrestling. It's such a buzz. Like my one that I went to see live was, I think, 1998, maybe 1999, one night only. and you can actually see me in the crowd because I've got a bright green shirt on, and I'm literally up on the chair screaming and stuff. I stood up on the chair in front of a little kid. His dad looked well pissed off at me. I was like, I don't care, I'm going to be seen. Roddy Piper, Roddy Piper, I loved him. I used to love, we were talking about this as well on Cedric's, I think it was on Cedric's, but there was Diamond Dallas, no, it was on Tika's actually, but Cedric was talking about it. There was the diamond cutter from Diamond Dallas Page. That was WWC era. The Roddy Piper, the pretend Scott, exactly. He was completely fake, like, but he was mental. He was mental. I wasn't ever really a Hogan fan, to be honest. I was Generation X, you know what I mean? Generation X. I'm on WWE DVD, all chubby and 12 years old. Oh, how cute. You'll have to show me. That's so cool. The things that I've obsessed over the years, you wouldn't believe. Like when Owen Hart died, man, I was actually literally broken hearted. Like me and my partner cried. But is that bad? Like, I'm making some homemade glitter glue because I can't afford to buy any more crafting stuff. So I thought I'd try and do some videos helping people learn how to make things at home, like for themselves, because it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, oh my God, the Japanese wrestling. I tell you what, some of the Japanese wrestling is amazing. The Mexican wrestling's amazing. I love Mexican wrestling. Mexican wrestling is my style. Like that's why I liked HBK because it's that fast paced, like flying around the ring and stuff. Oh my God, love it. But ECW, oh, me and my partner were into ECW before ECW became famous. Like we watched all of the stuff before it was popular too. You know what I mean? We used to write it all in our magazine and that. Mick Foley, I read his book. I read what's his name? You know, Davy Boy's brother. What's his name? Davy Boy's brother. British Bulldogs. I read his book. I read Mick Foley's book. I think I read The Rock's book as well. Um, loved a bit of hardcore wrestling. No, thank you, Dorothy. I'm glad that you find it soothing, babe. Dynamite Kid, that's it. You've got to read his book. If you've never read his book, read his book. Fascinating. Such an eye opener to the real underground world of wrestling, what really went on back in the early days, you know what I mean? MMA, you like that? A bit of that. I am a bit of brutal for a woman. I am a bit brutal. I do like my violence, I must admit. Oh, I would read Dynamite Kid's book is really good, really good. Mick Foley's is as well. Ooh, oh, I love it. I could just sit and play with this shit all day, you know. Look at all that glistening. I feel like I should make it a bit thicker. Thank you, Terry. I'm so glad to see you popping in, Terry. It's great. It makes me really happy. I wondered if you'd ever come back, so I'm so glad that you're at least popping in to see me. You love Bruce Lee. It's like a unicorn, isn't it? Yeah. If I mixed the two glues together, like in a cool way, it'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd recommend the Jim Cornette podcast cast. Oh, Jim Cornette, yeah. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. I like podcasts. It's nice to sit and listen to. Like, I love learning about stuff anyway. If it interests me, I like learning every detail. And that's why I've done the magazine, because me and my partner, we've done so much research into wrestling. We don't take it lightly, you know what I mean? It's like we were proper obsessed. It's so pretty. I really like that. I didn't realise how pretty that one would come out, because you can't really see glitter in that as well in soaps. The sparkles sort of get dulled down in soap because of the caustic soda that you use. The lips don't match up. Yeah, it's so funny when Bruce Lee does it. Do you know, I used to be best friends with Brandon Lee's like cousin or something. No, like, it was the guy who trained Brandon Lee or something. I can't remember now, but she was related to him in some way. You're doing the diamond painting. Should you do draw? If you are love drawing, Bubba, do it. Put it out there. Always share everything. Share everything that's your skills, because why not? You're a talented young lady. I'm sure you'll put out something and someone will pick up on it and absolutely love it, you know? I don't think so, Molly. Not that I know of. Oh, Cedric is, yeah. What time's Cedric going live then? Because I'll get everyone to drop on by at Cedric's if he goes live at the right time. I did mention that you was on the phone, I think. I said that you were busy anyway. See, I reckon, excuse me while I massage my hand because it's locking. Where's Cart? Cart's put up some gorgeous videos of his bunny. I haven't actually watched his videos of his bunny yet. I've got to have a look. I love Cart. He's my hero. A couple of my son's friends have become like heroes to me over the years. You bought a roller for the diamond painting. I've actually got one. I found one that came in all my crafting stuff, that I bought a big stash of crafting stuff at one point. I'm really fascinated by how that looks. I can't wait to try it. So yeah, I've actually got one that I found, which is really handy because I knew that I'd need it. Hi, Car. Yeah, man. You know, something to eat, Baz. Enjoy. Steph, I've been sent to bed. Lads are watching army films downstairs and no girls allowed. So if I go quiet, I fall asleep. Bless your heart, Steph. So I won't do a quiz tonight then. I'll wait. Like I will do it in a day or two, a couple of days, yeah. And I'll set up a nice quiz for you. Keep your little brain cells ticking over while you're on your universal credit, babe. Sorry, it's not on universal credit for anyone that might want to know. You should join in Ted. We'll pop on over to Pocahontas' channel because they do all sorts on there. It's just a bit more of a PC, not PC, PG channel than mine is. Mine's a bit more like we can get away with stuff here a bit, whereas Pocahontas has to be careful because of there being youngsters going in. I only get friends, kids that understand that I've got a foul mouth. No, Oh, bless you, Terry. We love you. Please let me know how you are with that. That's right, Steph. You have to grow those brain cells to fit inside that forehead of yours. I do love your forehead, by the way, just for the sake of saying it. I think your forehead's very pretty. I've got a good 10 years on you, though, Steph. So, like, I must be jealous. Yeah, thinking of you, Terry, all the time. It's hard work running on one brain cell. That'd be them drugs. They kill them brain cells. So I really shouldn't encourage bad behaviour. I'm not encouraging anything bad behaviour wise. I'm just having a laugh. Oh, Ted, you've got good brain cells, mate. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. You know how to word it. I like that. I like that a lot. I have respect for that shit. That's why I like Llama. That's why Llama's my friend. Yeah, R.I.P. to Captain Tom Moore. God bless your little heart, my sir. What a hero in multiple ways. But we won't dwell on that too much. But yes, God bless him. What a lovely human being. It's so nice to know that there are people like that in the world. Because living on YouTube land can really make you think that there's just no one nice left. We love Terry, we do. I'm just checking that I haven't missed anything. I love the way Steph says she's been sent to bed. You know that she's got that nice big TV in her bedroom that she's like quite happy to go to bed. You're highly educated in university, are you, Ted? I am educated in university level as well. Although I had to leave before I finished my bachelor's, but I got degrees and that. I got sick just as I was like flying high with my qualifications at last after 35 years of failures. I bet you will, Steph. I want to come and watch your TV with you, and I don't even watch TV. Your diamond painting's taking forever, Kirsty. Yeah, mine. It is a long-winded thing compared to my craft. Sky, can you stop scratching that, please? Thank you. Sky, give over. No, Sky, Sky. I can see you. I've got one itchy ear hole. Someone must be talking about me. You get heartbroken for no reason too sometimes, Dorothy. Yeah, I do. I do. Like it's weird, right? I can have some really terrible things happen in life, as you probably worked out with my story. And I will laugh. Like the doctor literally told me that, like they actually had a go at me and was like, "You need to take this seriously. You're really poorly." And I laughed and stuff, and I was joking and that, and they thought I wasn't taking them seriously, but it was just my response to it all. And then, because that's what I do, I laugh off everything. Like literally, it's just inbred into me that I've got to laugh. Just got to keep laughing and keep smiling. And but then I'll sit and watch an advert or something, and it'll be something silly, and I'll cry. Why does that happen? Like, I'm strong as an ox, and then I cry over a fucking advert that means nothing to me. Ted, that's it. I got a diploma and I got a certificate, and I got halfway through another certificate, and I was going for the Bachelor of Science. Um, I wanted to be a youth drug counsellor, to be fair, and then I got sick and I couldn't. I actually had surgery the first week of my first course, and it was the surgery going wrong that made me get ill. My immune system broke down because of it. Everything went wrong, and so I went through the course getting more and more ill. By the time I quit, I was pretty fucked. I thought I could just take a year out at first. I tried taking a year out, and I thought once I get on treatment for whatever was going on with me, which turned out to be RA, that I'd be all right and I could go back to it. And we waited 1 year. They asked me if I'd come back on the second year, and I was like, please leave it open for me. And then 1 year after another just kept passing, and I got worse and worse until the point where it was like, I'm definitely not going back. I'll never work. End of story. Fisherman's friends. Oh yeah, please, Strange Times. I need another whiskey. I wouldn't mind a brew if it was made for me though. Not getting much sucking up in here. It's sucking up air too. Now, I like my coffee strong, 2 sugars, but with quite a bit of milk. Like, but I usually drink tea at this time of night if I'm gonna drink drink it. It's usually tea at this time of night. Well, no, yeah, once it gets to about 9, I'm always on to tea. The glitter in this is like there's the blue background and then it's pink glitter. It just fucking fascinates me. It's really cool. Let me get a good image on it. It's really hard to show what I mean. Let me see if I can get it. It's like there's a pink tone to it. We're all pensioners in here, Molly. Oops, I just dropped glitter glue on my phone. That wasn't meant to happen. You know I'm gonna have glitter on my fucking shit for weeks, right? Mm-hmm. I've got the biggest head, it's downstairs. That's the one men usually think with. No diss there to men, but When foreheads collide. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go on to try it? Like one of the other, I can do one of the reds in that one. Otherwise, I've got to wash everything out. Is there a nap little caption always on a mutual wall in the house? Have you got sounds coming through? I might do dark blue. Yeah, I agree, Dorothy. Like, as far as I was always aware, having a big forehead does actually mean, like, usually does actually imply that you have more brains than there. Like, wasn't that proven once? Probably shouldn't even say it because I'll probably get in trouble for saying anything. Oops. See, look, it gets like an air bubble. It gets like an airlock, and then it just spits it out like a fucking jizz. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say that out loud, but it is like a jizz. Drops out the top. Oh my god, it's just coming out the top. Go inside. You're on crack. What does it mean if your eyes are far apart? You're on crack. Oh dear Lord. Shake your walls. Those neighbours constantly. Oh dear. Not good, darling, not good. I've had some. My neighbour knocked last time I was live. It's fucking hilarious. I lost my temper a bit with it actually, but I shouldn't have probably. But after that he knocked about 3 times too. The next couple of days, like once he gets the ump about me, he's like, yeah. You're sleepy, are you, Kirsty? Next concoction. Good. That was so cool to talk about wrestling. I really enjoyed that. Like, I missed watching it, to be honest, but like it went away from the time that I really enjoyed it. They went back to when they went back to Hogan. I was a bit like, and like ECW came out on WWE, and it was like, no, you ruined it. They ruined it all for me then. Who's humping here? Oh, glass against the wall works, mate. Honestly. Cheers. I can actually see a cat hair in here as well. Gotta get it out. actually one of my hairs. Sucks having bad neighbours, doesn't it? Excuse me. My neighbours on the other side, they always wake us up hammering, and they'll hammer all day long. Like it's like, are you actually putting anything up or what? Because it just sounds like you're just hammering repeatedly. I'm not going to repeat that. Go on in. I'm literally putting just a slight bit too much of the glue, so I need to rather than wasting it, change like add more and then make a different colour. But what I might do actually is go on to the Glimmer paste idea. Oops. Mix the blue and pink together. That's quite a good idea. I like that idea. Oops. I've been watching that Riverdale because Jim mentioned it the other day, and I put it on. I didn't realise that there'd been like a new season, so I've been watching that. Oh, how cool is that? Cash just check. Yeah, agreed. On to the happy endings again. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. It does look pretty, doesn't it? I'm quite impressed with that. I might even add a bit more of another colour in there as well. Gonna put the lid on here. Oops, you dropped it. Thank you. Should we put a bit of this one in? Yeah, God, let's not spill glue everywhere. I'm not going to put in as much as the other colours. Oops. Ooh, quite like that. Now it's like a more purpley, but you can see each of the colours separately as well. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. Like it. Yum yum. Yum yum. Look at that. Mm. It does make you feel a bit like a princess, doesn't it? Yes, I like that. That's well nice. Yum yum. That's pretty. Okay. Just to get the excess pink out of the tube at the moment. Mm. The experiment is playing. We are experimenting with seeing how good my making skills are. Back down the rabbit hole. Hmm, serious. Your guinea pigs being cheeky. Oh, bless. That's terrible, Terry. Bless your heart. It's horrible, isn't it? Because you have to make all those, like, you have to do all the right things by it to get a complaint logged. Just reading some bits. Hang is a more. Uh, that's three in a row. They could have just come out as one big one. Hmm. Can't say what I'm reading, but it's funny. It's amazing how people like portray themselves as friends to me, and then you know. Sorry, I'll come back to chat now. I had to read a few messages and stuff. Gone quiet. Okay. Mm. Mm, sorry, guys. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to check what was going on. Yeah, Cedric's a lovely bloke. Okay. It seems like the colour changes more. Quite impressed with how different it becomes. Okay. Yeah, I really like it. Oh no, Molly. You're from the paranormal, aren't you? Stranger Times. Oh, hope it gets better soon, Kirsty. Molly, sorry. Don't panic too much, yeah? Ghosts, UFOs, mud luck, and adventure. Yeah, good. Yeah, I've been trying to find a few more channels that I can actually sit and enjoy without all the crap that goes on in the community. Oh, really? You're going to make a cake with a frying pan? I'm going to have a look for that. Try and breathe and calm down. Focus on a positive. You're a chef. I like chefs. The last 4 men that I dated many moons ago, because I haven't dated for 13 years, but the last 4 guys that I dated were all chefs. That says a lot, doesn't it? And yeah, I did check if they were chefs before I dated them. Yeah, I'm a baker, not a cooker. I don't like cooking like normal food, but I like baking. My cat is making noise. Cooked for a few celebs too. How cool's that? Which celebs have you cooked for? Stranger Times. Just try to put yourself in a positive place because your dad needs you to be strong for him. Not panic. Panicking won't help. The one thing I've always learned is that panicking doesn't help. No matter how much you think like you have every reason to panic, it won't make anything any better. It will only make things harder for you. So you have to try and focus. Yeah, listen to music, try and breathe. If you have to, put your head down between your knees and just focus on breathing. Justin Timberlake, oh my god, I'd like to cook for him, but in a whole other way. The whole cast and crew of the bill, that's cool. TV show, Van Halen, Sugar Babes, Hairy Bikers, oh my god. I love the Hairy Bikers. They're well cool. Now where is Bubba? That's so cool. Mm. I'm definitely a baker, but I don't really get into cooking like savoury dishes. But I mean, I'm good at it. I'm not bad at cooking, but I just prefer baking. It's more crafty in it, I suppose. You just like to eat. Don't blame me. I'm actually starving hungry right now. I'm really hungry. I only get like hunger moments every now and then. I don't really get hungry all the time. Just every now and then I get like a pang of hunger. Flicker is the baker makes lovely cookies. Yeah, I do like a good cookie. And I do like whipped cream and cheese will still crepe. Yeah, pancakes are good. Katie, Dorothy, very subtle. No, good. Yeah, I like making bread as well. Handmade bread's well nice. And glitter all over me. And glue. Oh, I love a bit of banana bread. Oh, lemon herb chicken sounds nice. Burnt your thumb on hair straightener, that sucks. Hi, Maz. Thanks for joining me. I've got to put some water in the fountain. It's annoying me. You like everything sweet, really, Dorothy. You'd love living with me then, because I love baking. Yeah, I might do some baking videos. If I do some cupcakes in the next couple of days, I'll video it. I didn't video the fudge tart, but I was actually in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain still now, struggling with standing up because I hurt my foot and it's swollen up. Oh, so far we've got a pink, a blue, and a purple. No, thank you, Naz. I love you. And thank you, Molly. I try to be as kind hearted as you can possibly be in this work. And regardless what some people might say about me, it's up to you if you want to listen to that, though. Just try and be me. I'm going to mute you guys a minute because I need to go wee. Oh, look, PXTV. Oh my god. Yeah, you're all lovely. I'm so glad that you're here. Always good to have you all. Thank you, Stranger Times. We love you. We love you, Naz. Love you all. Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I've got to take these off my ear a minute. It actually hurts. Oh, Kirsty's sleepy. Behave, Cass is back. Hey. Okay, so now we're gonna thicken this up some and make a bit of glimmer paste type stuff. You'll behave because Mama's back. I like that. It kind of makes me feel like I'm in charge of something. I don't think I'm in charge of these lot. That's a good idea, Bubba. That'll work as well, you know, it'll be popular. I'll help you. I'll help you get yourself going. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to do a red. But I'm also going to use, excuse me, coughing at you, some red mica as well. And let me put some water in the cat fountain. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's gurgling. Oops, sorry guys. Get water, babies. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Molly language. I had to allow that. Yeah, you can't go out. You got to isolate now. Uh-oh. Oh, that's nice, Dorothy. Very nice. I like it when people are happy. Let's do, actually, in this one, I can do this. I can use that one for the pink, for the red. Welcome back, Bubba. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Hope so. Hope it is. Hope people enjoy it here. I've always tried to make it a nice environment for people. So we'll go in with some red mica. Look at that. Let's see. I'll just do like one of these because my daughter's already moaning at me. And it's gone quiet anyway. There's only like 14 of you in. Oh, 17 it's jumped up to. I don't want to bore people with it. But here's the glitter. sparkly. And then we add in, I've got over here some bicarbonate of soda mixed with some corn flour. You can use talcum powder at a push, but I think this mixture is probably the better one. Oh, it proper matches my nails, it does, doesn't it? I could glitter my nails as well, apparently. You can use this glitter and mica to do the, you can do it with the water trick, you know, where you put it on water and then you put your nail in it and it soaks it up. I don't quite know how to do it, but I know my daughter's done it. I hate it when I go food shopping and forget things, so I'm always forgetting something. I have to learn how to do that thing with the nails. Anyway, this is for some glimmer paste or glacier paste, depending on which type you're getting from the shop. It's kind of like the embossing paste, but with glitter. And they cost about £5 a pack, like a little jar of it costs about £5. So if I can make it for free, well, for what I've already got, and then it'd be good hit. Bye, Bubba. Take care. Sweet dreams, darling. Night. So it's a little bit thicker than glue itself, but I think I might be a good thing to add some of the corn flour and bicarbonate of soda to the glue as well if I want to get like drops, proper drops that hold their shape. And add a little bit more glue. And I've got a cat wants to come in. Like, yum yum. Cool, innit, PJ? I like this colour. It's really nice. Now this you use in stencils and that for a glittery effect. I think I might get one out and show you just how. Let me get a stencil quick. I will. What are you doing, shutting door? Oh, you can see a reflection. Okay, got a stencil from Tonic Studios. Wheels, it's just a reflection, mate. Wheels is a little bit pedantic at times. But a lot of my friends use wheelchairs. I'm doing the grinder. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the grinder. They don't do. They throw them in the river and the canals and that. I bet they do that around here and all, to be fair. I've got some chocolate in the fridge with my fudge tart. Yeah, a lot of my friends are disabled, stranger times, because I'm disabled. So a lot of my, well, some of my content has been about my disabilities. So I've got a lot of friends that have subscribed to me to follow my journey with medical stuff. And like, I've got a lot of followers on Instagram and Facebook that follow me because of my medical stuff. I know, like, everyone takes the mickey if I talk about my medical stuff, but it's what a lot of people follow me for, so it is what it is. I'm going to let that cat in because I can hear him meowing. It feels like it's got to be that way, isn't it? Because otherwise it'll be back to front. Back that way, guys. And let me read the messages while I'm at it. Right, actually. Turn that off for a while. Get the bank card out. So my boy wants to go and get some chips. Sky. And I love carrot cake as well. I like mini eggs as well. I've got Reese's Pieces to put on top of, like, the mini baby cup ones to put on top of my chocolate cupcakes if I make them. And let me mute you a minute while I talk to my son. Okay, I'm back. My boy's going to get me some chips at the chippy, so I'll get off in 10 minutes, but I'll just show you what this will do. We have a piece of 300 GSM weight card. I'll go and get some spray glue. Spray glue that I'm not meant to use, but we have to do this. So, using Stick and Spray by Crafter's Companion, because I love Crafter's Companion stuff. You see, I'm actually starving as the whiskey makes me hungry because I don't normally eat much, but when I have a whiskey, it does make me feel like, oh, I must eat something. Right, ready? I'll show you what this stuff does, if it works the way I want it to. Hope it does. These are expensive, and I'll show you another day how the bought one works. I might show you today, depending on how long this takes. I just promised my daughter I'd shut up soon. Have to respect her for letting me do it all. I love your conversation in the chat there, guys. That's quality. Right, so we get some of this stuff and we go over. Something satisfying about doing this. You can also use the spatula to work this across the mould, across the stencil, I should say. Depends what you're most comfortable with. I'm not very good at doing this yet. I haven't had much experience doing it, but we'll see how it turns out in it. And we'll see how it turns out in comparison to the bought ones from the shops. I doubt they'll be as good quality as the bought ones from the shops, but if they save me money, I'm afraid I've got to go with it at the moment. Like my crafting needs to not cost as much as what I spend on it usually. I'm currently trying to find extra money for adaptations to be done in my house. It does look sick, doesn't it? It's really enjoyable to do as well. There's something really satisfying about it. My daughter's got into Vampire Diaries recently, which I used to love. I loved Buffy too. Made thinking of Dylan last night and his 90s vampire look. I was well into vampires. A very vampire-y lover. My daughter's now very much like I was then as well, although she doesn't think so. If she knew that I was like her, then she probably wouldn't want to be like it. You have to be it's like really hard to not scoop up too much with this. Like it drags it out. Right. Take care, Kirsty, darling. There we go. And then we'll peel it off to reveal. See if I can get it nice and close up. Way. I can see a couple of little bits I wish I'd gone back over again. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of like it. Should we just test those drops quickly as well? Let me put that there. It's messy. We'll test the drops. The pink ones. Oh, it settled quite well actually. I didn't expect it to settle that well. I think I should have tried a bit of mica in with these drops as well to get the background colour. Yeah. It's proper satisfying, isn't it? I love it. In fact, that's why I do these things, you see. It gives me some sort of satisfying, I don't know, I just find it relaxing and like I feel proud of myself when I create something and but I'll show you this when it dries and then we'll compare it to what it's like when we do the ones that are brought from the shop. There is just something satisfying about it, definitely. You can do these little dots on baking paper and then use them in the shake cards like I had the other day. Hi Petals, nice to see you, lovely. Look, I have glittery stuff going on. You must have been attracted to the glitter. Petals are another crafty creator with lung disease as well as I think you have lupus, don't you, Petal? Petal is bliss. It's the glitter that did it. I've been making homemade like glitter glue and that to see if I can make it similar to the creations from the shop. I really like this purple, because you can see the pink and the blue. Lupus is just as bad as RA, but it's worse for the lung disease. You're more likely to get lung disease with lupus than you are with RA, unfortunately. But we battle on. We battle on. Paisley's Bliss, yeah. Mm, Paisley's Bliss, yeah. I always read it as Petal's Bliss as well. Yeah, lupus is awful. My friend's got lupus as well, so it has all the same effects as RA, but more, like even more effects than RA. So much that can affect you. But look at those glitter drops. They're not bad considering that they're like that. That costs about like 5% of what it would cost to buy glitter drops from the shops. And I think if I did it with mica as well to add colour, that we would have like a more opaque look. Although I quite like the clear look as well. Yes, take good care, Molly. Bless your heart. I'm really quite hyped about it. I mean, I could have gone over a bit more. I scraped a bit too much off on certain little areas here, but I'm actually quite hyped. It's very close to the real deal. So I'm quite pleased about that. It could save me a lot of money. Thank you, Petal. So I'll put that in a pot as well. We will make some more of these at another time because I want to eat the chips in a minute. There's Maureen messaging me. I don't know. I think Maureen didn't realise I was live. So I've got a pot here. Pour that in. I might try a bit of this in one of those. No, I don't think I've got enough here, but it might work interesting in one of these tubes as well. Thank you, Shelley. And Maureen is in there. Yeah, Maureen was just messaged me. I don't know if she realises we're live. I really should message her every time I go live because I know she doesn't always see it. It is a bit like tomato puree. It looks a bit like, but there it is. I mean, that's that you'd pay £5, £6 for that from the shop. So I'm quite happy about that. So that was good. That was a good little experiment. I'm quite pleased with the outcomes there. I'm going to try it next time. I'll do a bit more with these where I'll put the mica in as well and maybe thicken them up a bit as well. And thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you for joining in, Petal. I have to check buying your little crafts. I love all your crafts. Yeah, I'm going to get off because my daughter's saying that she'd rather I shut up now. And she's been good to let me go live for a couple of hours, so I can't really fault her for that. Peds was like me; she likes to keep in the crafting, creating, staying happy with health problems. It's so much better if you can focus your energies in on something positive, isn't it? I think it really does benefit people to stay doing something fun, and I'm really quite impressed with that. And there's a bit of blobs. I reckon if I added a little bit of cornstarch to that as well, it would also thicken them up slightly. But I'm quite impressed with how they've landed and formed. Like they've got done well. They've done really well. A little bit of tapping out, and you'll get them leveling off a bit. But I'll show you what they come up like once it's dry. Yeah. It has been lovely, relaxing night. Thank you everyone for joining in. Have you really, PJ? Oh, that's lovely. See, like we've all sort of stuck by each other. I've been watching Petal for years because she's got the same issues as me, similar issues as me. It's lovely. I love it. And I think, PJ, you've got to do it. You've got to show some of your lovely crafts on your channel. And I'm hoping next time I come live, I'll do a little quiz for everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. It's been lovely. Really grateful to have you all coming by. And I love you. Much love. Breathe easy, folks. I'll see you again soon. Bye.